Let's go ahead and continue from where we were. We were at room 700. Man, it just loads in like that. Oh, I forgot the mouse sensitivity is so huge. In order to survive this house, I need to keep writing notes. I must do everything a central protagonist would hope this is one of those stories. Insert obscure horror reference that no one gets and misinterprets as instructions somehow. Maybe you should sit still. And, you know, they might think that you're an empty costume. That was my favorite bait information in Five Nights at Freddy's. This is immediately different? Wait, didn't we try room 700 and nothing was different? This is noticeably different. I also just heard like a door slam. Oh, we're back at Cat DOS. Anything new? We've already seen a good majority of them. Active Fatalities 57 method various. An old Victorian mansion that seems to build itself around its environment. The specimen sometimes chooses a host to possess and uses them to attack the subjects with various means depending on the host's characteristics. I said that really weirdly. Not much is known about the origin of the mansion, but signs occasionally show an earlier massacre or tragedy has taken place within the mansion. Proved very effective, but varies itself too often to be a reliable method of extraction. Extraction? We haven't seen this. 317. A floating red figure that has found its was found inside a secret area below a large abandoned corporate office once owned by a restaurant franchise. The specimen is extremely violent and also seems to leave the house at will. Despite various containment methods, victims vanish and on contact with specimen, but sometimes remains of the victim have been found inside the testing chamber days later. Proved not effective as victim souls do not remain after contact. And we've seen that guy. Can we do anything with the house layout just yet? No, it's still error. Okay. So are we in the Victorian house right now? Oh, I still haven't died, so I still haven't died, so it appears. I may be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. I hope I'm not some side character that leaves notes for pointless exposition. I also found a strange computer that gives descriptions of the monsters, and it seems like they are called effective based on how many people they kill. This is the infinite hallway again. What? Oh, it's you. Okay. Damn. It's a shame. This dude, honestly, I don't really like this dude all too much, because he makes you play the game really slow. I mean, I could run and just take a hit for the sake of time, but... It's a shame we can't actually run when he's here, you know? Oh, hi, Waddicker from Twitch.tv. Hey, John, how you doing? Me ignoring the parasite skulking me behind me. This dude is kind of not a good monster. Yeah, I don't really like him. Mainly from like a gameplay standpoint, where you have to like... It's like guiding a pet. I mean, he's cool, but... Take on this room, for example, like how long this room took. How's the audio, by the way? Is my voice sounding good compared to the game? Is it too loud, too low? He's also really ugly in a bad way. Oh shit, didn't one of the specimens, the floating red guy, it mentioned he was in a restaurant? Didn't it? Key. Well, broke on my one roll today. The management doesn't give out actual lunch breaks, so I can't go anywhere, and they won't allow me outside food here. Or allow outside food here. I mean, they actually screamed at the last customer who did that. Anyway, I had a burger. It wasn't bad, and I don't feel sick, so I might get a few every now and then. Audio good, thank you. Yeah, didn't they mention that the red guy spawns in a restaurant? I can't go in there. Oh, entrance. Okay. Is there actually a threat? I'm assuming there's a threat here, right? Barbecue bacon burger. Oh, I have an X. I forgot about the hex. Wait, this is strange. I had a dream last night about this restaurant. I know it was here, but I also felt like it was in another place at the same time. Everything looked so wrong. Nothing was the right size, and I kept hearing these strange animal noises, almost like wailing. I guess I just feel guilty for eating that burger the other day. Also, I saw that man again, the one who kept ordering every 10 minutes. This time he never even left the parking lot. He just got his meal parked and then got back in the line. He must have done it at least 8 times before he left. I'm a little creeped out. I was anxious getting a job here at first, but it seems like things are getting better. The chain is really expanding, which is a shock because just last week I heard this company was going broke. Every day more and more people show up to eat here. Something still sets me off about this place and its food though, so I'm going to try not eating anything from here. And then you change your mind and... Yo, meat! "100% beef." Today was a weird day. The average number of orders continues to rise as it has been, but I don't know about the number of people. Today I saw someone use the drive-thru and order a lot of food for one person, and then about 10 minutes later, they were back. They ordered the same exact meals and then they left again. After another 10 meals, they were back again. Maybe they're just delivering food for a party or hotel, but it worries me for some reason. Okay. Logged. This is back. Male's bathroom, broken. What do you mean I have 2 keys? Where am I supposed to go with 2 keys? Back into the meat jail? Oops. Is there something I missed in the meat jail? Like a key? Oh, there's a key. Okay. Oh! Don't let him contact me. Shit. Yeah, because if he contacts me, I just die, I'm pretty sure. Judging by what the game told me. What, does he have a special ability? What? What? Whoa! What? Excuse me? It's fucking since when? Oh my god, he makes the doors invisible. You're a piece of shit. You are pretty creepy. I guess he makes the doors invisible if I don't stay within a certain range of him. But they're still usable, so it's not like I can... It's not like I can't go through the doors still. Okay, he's not that scary anymore. It also appears like he doesn't really have a unique ability either. The screen flashed, but nothing happens. Moderately cool. Wait, how does this guy have so many fatalities? He's just the goopy guy again. I mean, is he slightly faster than the goopy guy? Yeah, I think he might be slightly faster than goopy guy, so that might be why. If all they needed was a speed buff, maybe they should have just given the goopy guy a speed buff. I guess he's scarier? Or it might be from where he originates from, actually. Where you have to kind of juke him out. You don't have to do that with Goopy Guy, you can just run forward with Goopy Guy. I'm trying to make too much sense of statistics. They're probably random. Well, not random, but arbitrary. When do we get to play as Doomslayer and pull this dude apart? Still baffles me that these are in 3D, because they do a really good job of making them look 2D. Like an astonishingly good job. Maybe it's just because they're always looking at you like traditional 2D objects. Wait, what? I finally just realized. We're going through the exact same room again and again and again. I don't think I'm progressing, am I? It took me like 4 rooms, but I finally noticed. Wait, does the door have to be there? Or otherwise we keep looping? Whoa! No, never mind. Oh! I guess not. Why was it just RNG? Did we get the same room like 4 times in a row? If so, that's some insane luck. Well, to be fair, that's probably insane unluck. Considering how, or bad luck. Considering how that was the longest room in existence. This game does such an insanely good job of creating an atmosphere. It's the FNAF again.
Hi. I don't know if you want to look directly.
Oh no, the dialogue was different that time. Shit, I should have stayed and listened. I thought it was going to be the same as it usually was. Hearing mildly spooky noises. Yeah, it always feels like once the threat actually appears, I think the effectiveness of the specimens is also somehow related to the kills of the people or the souls of the people they kill somehow. Anyway, I'm still alive and strong, but I feel like the inmost cave of my journey lies ahead. I wonder what the antagonists will look like. I hope they're cute. My dude has his priorities straight. I heard a cat. Like a cat meowing. Is that outside? Is that my cats or the game's cats? I think it's probably the game. What? Who's here? Does that not usually indicate that someone's present? Or is that just natural ambience? Oh, do you have cats? Yeah, I have many cats. In fact, I have, what is it? 4 or 5 cats? Wait, doesn't this indicate like a threat is here? I thought this was a specific threat's music. I guess not. Not this time. Can you still give me these long rooms? I swear to God. Show immediately? I cannot. They're all Norwegian forest cats though, so they're all like really fluffy and pretty big and pretty long. They're bigger than normal cats. But they're not flopper sized or anything. They're still like cat sized but bigger, you know? You usually can't hold them with one hand. Did you have to learn Norwegian to talk to them? Yeah. It was honestly really difficult. Who is this again? Oh, it's Dear God. How you doing, Dear God? I tried to find a screenshot of you for my for my thumbnail last time, but you honestly don't have any good views. I mean, I could let myself get hit to get a good view of you, but you know, that would, you know, revolve getting hit. Mm-hmm. Unlimited stammy? Can't believe we got unlimited stamp. Oh my fucking God. I can't sprint. The game took away my ability to sprint. Yeah. A very fucking hilarious prank. Unlimited stamina, but at what cost? So I guess I just can't sprint now for a while. I'm assuming it runs out, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for the unlimited sprint. No sprint? Mega mind image? No sprint? Isn't it odd how like a majority of meme images have actually nothing to do with the original, you know, the original source they're using? How usually the quotes on the images are not even like remotely related. Like for example, the Nicolas Cage "You Don't Say" image, how he doesn't actually say that. Ah, what? Who? Oh, fuck's sake. We really need a Megamind image remote. We could get one. I think I have a lot of useless emotes right now. Well, not a lot, but a few that no one really likes to use. Yeah, I should be using Wadpog more. It's very good. Hey, Sabni. I'm so scared. Oh my God. You're gonna give me this enemy and this room. Oh, fucking hell. You just don't really use emotes on Twitch in general. Yeah, I can understand that. So what do you think happens if you press Alt F4 a jump scare before the game shuts down? I don't know. I've never pressed Alt F4 on this game because it closes real quick. You try it. I mean, I don't know if that's an actual thing that happens. Would be kind of funny. Although we did actually try and do a jump scare that people thought was in the game, but then wasn't. Which is where you wait 10 minutes on the pause menu. We tried that and it just didn't work. Probably just insta closes. Yeah, probably just insta closes. Can I seriously outrun this guy? Never mind. Being AFK spawns that one fucker? I haven't tried being AFK in a room. Oh, fucking finally. I've heard that there are 2 different jump scares where there's one you could get where you stayed for 10 minutes in the pause menu, and there's one if you stay for 10 minutes in a single room. Maybe the 2 are connected. Maybe people confuse the 2 or something. I hate when I just faceplant. Locked? I hate these rooms so much. I understand they're kind of required, in a sense. Well, I mean, they're not really required, but they're kinda. There needs to be some sort of difference between the room lengths. There needs to be some sort of threat. Although I guess rooms that loop back around are do add some gameplay because of the monsters that go through walls and stuff, and that fly and. Actually, it would be so much scarier if you were just in a normal corridor that looped around constantly. Back at it again with the fucking brain. I feel like I don't want to go close to it. Okay. That brain has appeared like 10 times, and I've gone close to it every single time. And I feel like one of these times I'm gonna get horribly punished for it. Oh, it's you. Yo, he got the bopper though? Doom, 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 doom. Brine jellyfish. But hey, room 800. We're almost there. Yo, this is like a Binding of Isaac level. I'm in the deep depths, the dark depths right now. Oh, whoa. You don't even have music associated with you anymore. You just appeared. Oh, this is an actual door. You've been awake for like 40 something hours. Your brain only half work. Yeah, that can happen when your brain only when you've been awake for 40 hours. I honestly don't understand how someone can do that anymore. I can just not stay awake for more than 20 at this point. Resident Evil? What is this? Wow, a mansion inside another mansion. Maybe I've made it all the way to the end of the house. Maybe this is like a resting place for another entrance, perhaps. Whatever the case, I think this is a good spot to rest. Sleep didn't do the diddly-do. A bedroom key? I can hear him coming down the hallway. I need to hide, but I don't know where. I know this is not an exit or a resting place, but it's just another specimen room. I think he's outside the door now. Oh. I can actually hide here?
Are you in here?
Yo, is this a reference to Clock Tower? Oh my god, this is a reference to Clock Tower! Yo! Clock Tower is sick as hell, dude. Like, if I want to make a horror game, I want to make a horror game that's Clock Tower, honestly. He's still in the room, right? Just hit him with the axe? I would if I could. Actually, you're right. We do have a weapon. Why don't we just smack him? Dude, Clock Tower is sick. That's such a cool reference. I somehow managed to get away, but I don't know for how long. I hear him, even when I know he's not there. It's like he isn't even real, but instead my own fears manifesting themselves and stalking me. Is he coming? Oh, he is. Okay. So I can hear him. What a cool little reference. My guy is literally just a dude in a dressing gown with like a really heavy axe. I'm sure he's not really that scary. Quick surprise attack, kill him? Library key. Library? Oh. This mansion is strange. I think the bricks and wood are actually just painted on. Everything still feels kind of fake. Also, I keep hearing movement and voices below me. Maybe other survivors are hiding down there. Oh, this is here again. Where's the library? That says locked instead of broken. Parlor key? Okay. I'm guessing the parlor is on the other side. Picked up the book. Wait, the book? What do I need a book for? The Bible? You know, I actually always wanted to make a horror game that was like this, where it was kind of Clock Tower-esque, but I had so many cool ideas for it. Oh, where you could see like a split view of the... split view of the enemy coming in, so you can know which side they were coming from. You know, I would make the game in 4:3 resolution, but I would use the sides to display enemy stuff, like where the enemy was, what side they were coming from, and shit like that. That's the type of horror game I want to make. Wait, can I not show on the piano? Do I burn the book? Since there's a fireplace here? No? Oh, book goes in the library. Right? That's literally the only other place with books in it, so... Is there actually like... Oh, there's a gap. Ugh! I do not enjoy this. Ugh. Giving me real, like, Penumbra vibes for this one. We're from the asbestos. Scooby-Doo type room. Oh, he's coming. What you doing in here, my you old man? I'm guessing the reason there's a hide mechanic is because if I go out right now, he just instantly kills me, right? That's what I would assume, and I don't really want to replay the entire section again, so I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm assuming he would just... You should look around first. Ah. Until he inevitably, like, appears anyway, and we gotta run from him, you know? Gotta have the fabled chase sequence. Bro, this is such a grimy, dusty area. So much crap in the air. I have a theory. I think this is a pseudo mansion. I think it's playing with my head. I still hear him. I must find that man and kill him with the sickle I found in the forest. Wait, I can't leave? I guess I go back? Oh! What? What is that? Where am I going? Where am I going? Is he fast? Ooh! So, oh, when he sees me, he speeds up. Okay. He became the monster because he had the sickle, and the monster does too. So it's the sickle that's the monster. Ooh. Also, this is the same sound the looping hallway guy makes.
I'm so lonely.
Hey, friend. Oh, what a weirdo. Oh, he's gone. Okay. But the jump scary sound in the mines before we came out, that was actually kind of scary, kind of creepy, kind of freaked me out a little bit. Oh fuck yeah! Me accidentally muting the stream and thinking Wad just became too scared to speak. Still out of order. You fucking banger? Holy shit. Best game? Yo, I'm video gaming right now? Me committing vehicular manslaughter because I'm so relatable. Oh, I can even knock down trees. Huh. Yo, why do the wheels on this look like a chocolate treat? A chocolate wheel, wafer wheel. Crime doesn't pay. Yeah, I think the cars loop, or the stage loops, and you gotta hit every single car on the stage. God, doing a tight turn is so hard. Also, is this the official certified spooky mobile? Just a big, massive armored van. Nitrous! Get me out of here. The Spookmobile. Oh, this is a new room. Who fucking lifted the ceiling? Wait a fucking minute. No, okay. I thought it was doing the thing where, like, the room... Wait. It is doing... Oh my god. Yo! The thing that every single horror game does. Is it? Is it actually doing it? Or am I stupid? Oh, you fucking... This goddamn hallway again. Actually, I didn't even read that. Probably should have checked to see if it was actually different. Yeah. Bruh. Bruh. Come on, are you gonna bruh me? Can you please bruh me? Bruh. No? No, this is the longest room in the game, easily. You piece of shit, come on! The jump scare's over, the jump scare's been had, I've been got. You want me to scream? You want me to scream? Okay, there we go. And we're getting the YouTuber reference room a lot. Very timely YouTubers. Certified bruh room. Actually give me like a small little vague jump. Oh, it might... Okay, maybe it's not actually one of the hallways that changes. I thought it was a, one of them ones that changes when you go down like a specific route or you turn around or something. You know horror games that do that. Almost every single horror game loves doing that. We're almost at 450. Sorry, 850, my bad. No save? Okay. No save? Why is this infinite? Okay, fucking hell. Oh, shit. Actually, it was vaguely giving me the heebie-jeebies there. So does he do the thing when he sees me, or after a certain amount of time? I'm guessing it's when he sees me. God, you know where this would suck? This would suck on the long hallway. The really, really long one. What's the speedrun world record for this game? I'd have to imagine it's something like an hour, at least, right? Considering how long it takes. Long.
Hi.
So are you gonna say something different this time?
Hello. I don't know if you want to look directly into the fan. Yes, hello. Hello. Hello.
Hmm. Dink. Is something spooky gonna happen soon? Are we gonna get some spooks, some fucking hell? Some spooks, some shrills, some... No more Sab, you're about to pass out. I'll see you later. You should go and have a big ol' sleepy. Big ol' snooze. Yeah, I don't know how anyone can manage to do more than like 20, 30 hours of sleep. Or of staying awake. After like hour 17, I get real tired. I remember being able to stay up for that long when I was younger, but I think it's just maybe something you kind of grow out of with age. Like your body just can't handle being up for that long anymore. A lot of that excess energy is being used because you get bigger and you do more things, and so you know the days of gaming for like 20 hours straight is over for me. Okay, what did we get it? You're old. What? Yo! It's been so long, my man. I'm so happy. I'm gonna get the banger back as well? God, what a bopper. God, what a banger. We haven't seen any of the other threats in a long time as well. It's mostly just been new ones. I'm so glad that Gloopy's back. I missed him. Not that he's much of a threat, but he's fun. He do be funny. Oh. Right at the end, huh? Hmm. Can you tell me something that may or may not enhance your shit? Ugh. I just realized I never had a mentor figure, trial, or leaving home scene. That means the story isn't following the archetype to make me a traditional hero, which means I can be killed off. Well, it was nice for a little while. It was nice for a little while, at least. I don't know if I want you to enhance my shit. This game is already pretty damn scary. Make it too scary and I might not want to play it. This is like just the right amount of scary, usually. Keep it to yourself. You'll keep it to yourself. Who's here? Oh, it's Silent Hill Man! This guy is just Gooper, but he destroys a bunch of doors instead. Which is not cool. Gooper does not destroy doors. This is looking like Amnesia, actually, now that I think about it. These rooms. More whales are being shipped to the facility tomorrow. One for a health inspection and 2 that are already dead for autopsies. More and more breached whales will keep appearing around those islands, and I still can't find out what's causing it. It's too dark to see. Research report 3. Well, O15A is still alive, but gets into fits of thrashing and surfacing more often than natural. I think there may be a problem with its lungs, but I don't have any tools that would allow me to check it without it dying. I'll have to allow it to die from whatever is causing it, and then do an autopsy. Well, O14D has a strange small bite marks. They appear from another smaller mammal, but the strangest thing about them is their placement. They're in even rows inside the whale's stomach, all about 5 feet from the bottom of the stomach lining. Oh, this is 100% Amnesia. And then I watched carelessly as the sea rose above the sky, casting waving shadows over the world. I saw the silhouettes of creatures both familiar and forgotten, and suddenly I found myself falling upwards towards the ocean of darkness. Okay, I mean, if you want to show me your literature, you could have just asked. You didn't have to place it in a creepy mansion. Well, 15 years died much sooner than I expected while I was away on holiday. I regret not being here, but I had estimated it would have lived much longer. The team that did the autopsy said nothing seemed to be wrong with the lungs, but the stomach had a circular hole about 2 feet in diameter all the way through the outside of the whale. This pretty much confirms a parasite is the cause of death. Huh. The whale. Oh, fuck, am I gonna have to form a code from... Goddamn. Funky whale, let's go. You're good to go. I have actually seen this section being played. There's nothing in here? I do vaguely know what happens. I've seen this enemy. Or 132. Did the colors just get stronger? Water pump control? I hear a girl or an animal or something singing to me, pleading that I come outside my locker room and let the sweeping waves comfort me. What's the scary here? I don't want to shit. Well... It's kinda... wet? All the staff is gone. Only I remain. For no purpose I remain here, resisting the call from behind the sealed door. But I will remain as long as I can. Don't open that door. It's a mermaid. Siren? Yeah. It's she's such a bad bitch though. This is a direct reference to Amnesia, I'm pretty sure. So in Amnesia, The Dark Descent, there is a section identical to this. Which I'm sure this is what this is a reference to. I actually, she's actually under the water. I'd imagine she is actually under the water, right? Her model. You're pretty sure a lot of these monsters are references? Most of them are. Oh! The monster from I'm Scared is in the endless mode, and so is Freddy Fazbear. We should try turning around. Oh shit, we just made it go higher. Yeah, we should try turning around to see if we can actually see her pop out. Ah, damn, a bit too early. I know she actually pops out of the water. I remember when this section in Amnesia freaked the shit out of everyone. It was like the horror section at the time, back in like 2012. Everyone was like, oh my god, you gotta play this game. This has this really horrifying section in it. The water monster. Was so neat at the time. It's a shame that I can't really play. I would love to play Amnesia. Hi, Nightbot. VOD nerds can't see it. Yeah, VOD nerds can't see it. Yeah, I would love to play Amnesia for SYS, but I unfortunately can't. Because Amnesia is like a fully scripted game. And I've already played Amnesia something like 4 or 5 times, so I know like all the monster spawns. I know where every single monster spawns and how to avoid them all because I've played the game so many times. Sadly. But I mean, it's a good game. If you haven't played it before, I would actually recommend playing it. Ah, fuck, you piece of shit. How long is this area? It's a pretty long area. I mean, I don't know that, but that's what I'm experiencing right now. Doesn't she actually come out of the water at some point? I know I tried to actually look and see, but I'm pretty sure she actually does come out of the water. I got an achievement called Marathon. Excuse me. My bad. I figured going back to this this crate would have been better. I wasn't gonna get past her. Is she just sitting there in the water? Oh, she actually moves without splashes. Okay. That's nice to know, actually. I'm assuming this is gonna go on until 9:30. It's not that scary of a section. Honestly, I think for every single section in this game, I think the prelude is way scarier than the actual monsters themselves. Mainly because you have so much exposure to the monsters once they actually appear, I think. Actually, also not explicably true, because the monsters kind of become not scary very quickly. And by very quickly, I mean they're scary for maybe 15 seconds. Because then it just becomes, you know, you're going through the rooms again, you know? I guess it's not going to stop until a while. But yeah, the horror that they managed to cram into the prelude sections, like the actual build-ups to all the monsters, you know, like the restaurant, the whale facility, the Happy Mask salesman area, all the pre-bits are so scary. They do a really good job of building up a threat. And it's a good way of doing it too, by giving you like secondhand information. I know it's done very often in horror, but honestly, I don't think it's done enough. Especially nowadays. Nowadays, you don't actually get a lot of secondhand horror. Where, you know, you get a bunch of notes from people being like, hey, there's this really weird, creepy thing doing really weird stuff. And I don't like it, and it's making me really weirded out. And like, they just explain the threat to you in like really abstract, vague ways. If done really well, it can create some like pretty intense atmosphere. But nowadays, it's kind of just like the threat exists, you know? I think it's because, partly because of the fault of FNAF, I would say. Maybe FNAF is like, maybe a part of the culprit behind the lack of secondary hand horror. Secondhand. Because in FNAF, you kind of like, you have to give information. And all the threats are there for you to see. If this goes on until room 1000. I mean, I wouldn't mind. It means nothing else scary is coming, but, you know. It would be a little bit boring. Okay, never mind. Okay. I'm assuming they're gonna pull out a big gun. Soon, you know? We're almost near the end of the game. They gotta pull something big. God damn it. Yeah, in FNAF games, typically you have the threat like front and center. Like the entire appeal of the game is the threat. You know? It's all right in your face, and all the mechanics have to be explained to you pretty keenly, pretty explicitly. Because the game is very mechanics focused. Most FNAF fan games. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, because all the FNAF games are very mechanics focused, they have to, like, be less vague and atmospheric and more... Here's how you defend yourself against this threat that is supposed to be killing you quite a lot. which is fine. I'm not saying that that's like a bad thing for the games that they're trying to be. I mean, you've seen me play a bunch of FNAF fan games on stream. They're probably some of my favorite horror games to play because they are purely raw gameplay focused. I don't really like super duper duper like in your face atmospheric horror. You know, like PT or walking simulator games, the ones where you just walk around and shit happens, and I don't really like those games because they're really boring and they only really get their substance through trying to be scary, which they usually succeed on. But it doesn't really give me a lot to sink my teeth into, especially if they're like really long. Some of them, like Visage, are insanely long. On top of being, I wouldn't say boring, but very much just a like walk around and find something simulator. It's a good one. It does very good at that. It's not like a key hunt game where you go and hunt for some keys and open doors and spooky jump scare happens. No, it actually does. It does atmosphere correctly and well. And ow. One of the few that actually is like a decent key hunt type of game. Shouldn't have done that. This is a tough room. You're gonna take a hit. But that's why I usually like FNAF fan games the most, is because they just really focus in on gameplay, where they make you have something engaging to do. Which I prefer. Come on, get out of the way. I guess they do, yeah, they do eventually just, like, roam around. And by eventually, I mean, it only takes a couple seconds, actually, which is quite nice. I would say this game edges more along, like, the Visage. You run around, you pick something up, you just go, you walk around, and something scary happens. And I think without the really well executed atmospheric horror it has during its atmospheric sections, like the actual rooms in the restaurant and areas like that, the mansion, this would be fairly boring. I mean, I'll be honest, right now this game is being pretty boring. Because this threat is not that threatening. And it takes a long time. This one has kind of outstayed its welcome. Unfortunately. That's your cue to leave, mermaid. Oh, is it still this section? Damn, it stopped being the section for 10 rooms and then it came back again. I think I just got, like, supremely bad luck and it shows this section twice. This section seems like ass. I mean, it's fun for, like, 20 rooms. Not 60. You for real just gonna make me play this section until room 1000? You tweaking, bro. Oh my god. Please, you've had me go through all these rooms like... Oh... Literally like 70 times. Even Goopy Boy knows when to leave. Goopy Boy only lasts like 15 rooms at most. Why does this section last so goddamn long? Please, for the love of God. Okay, at least there was a different room for once. As opposed to the same room we've had 70 times. Oh my fucking god. Can you actually just swap to something else? Please? It is actually gonna last until 1,000. I'm gonna have to do 100 rooms of this. Now it's getting annoying. It got annoying 40 rooms ago. Now it's just kind of irritating. Yeah, okay, so this is just it. This is the entirety of rooms 900 to 1,000. Bruh. They should have maybe had like a cooldown of when you could have a room trigger. By the way, even for a single trigger, this is lasting way too long. There we go, my god. Finally. Wait, what? This is not a usual save. I guess 95 to 1,000 is gonna be long. No? No, we're just gonna go through a bunch of like 5 rooms? 5 more? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. I had that axe. Yo, we're 100% outside, yo. I can't believe it, finally. I get to touch grass. Damn.
Well, you made it. Congratulations, I guess.
Let's go!
Well... Oh. So now you must pass one final test to prove your fortitude or dedication. I'm sorry.
Okay, she go.
I'm taking all those logs they keep throwing out, and I'm nailing them together.
Okay. I mean, what about them? Anything else? I want to hear more about these logs you're dropping. They sound very interesting. Come on. What? Excuse me? I don't actually, like, touch door? What? Who is this fucking happy Johnny? It's Brad. Wait, am I supposed to be doing something? Brad the Forgotten. Can I not, like, smack you? Ah, I see. Also, this is the dude who killed us in the hallway. Or at least the previous form of him was. Does that mean something? Like anything in specific? FNF versus Spooky Hallway Man's true form? Yeah, does this character have any, like, significance to the story or whatever? That Shadow Hand just looked like Eddie. Yeah, the Shadow Hand did look a lot like Eddie. Come on, fire your dirty little fireballs at me. Damn, he's not a 3-phaser? For real? You gonna give me a 4-phase boss? Oh, it's so loud. Dude, your screaming souls are really loud. You need to turn them down. But imagine your Souls of the Damned being this loud. I got an achievement called Pacifism. This wasn't a very pacifist action that I just performed.
You died. In a pretty tragic way, too. Just tragic enough for you to become a ghost. Good job, by the way, making it this far. So buckle up, soldier, because now, I finally think we have enough troops to invade.
Damn, the FOV fucking cranked? Holy shit. Playing on console FOV now?
The time has come, my loyal troops. No longer shall we be called cute or adorable. No longer will we be disregarded and ignored. For now, we are the most feared army in the world.
Yo, should they Ryzen? We are the Ghost Order. Game time 2 hours 28 minutes. Or I guess closer to 29. Oop, I wanted to go check my achievements. Let's see. Try and restrain yourself. Yeah, I got the pacifist achievement. Let's go. Yo, I can actually, like, scroll. Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew's in these credits? Holy shit, what'd he do? So, what are we doing next? Do we do endless mode or do we do the DLC? I know people want to see like both of them since they both have original monsters. DLC? Do DLC and then endless? I mean, we are an hour and a half in. Probably won't get to finish the DLC. We can still do it though. Wait, isn't it paid? Hi Twitch chat, hey look, they're saying hi to you Twitch chat. John Wolf, the lad. Oh shit, they corrected his name in the credits because he changed his name. That's actually kind of pog as hell. John Wolf is a big G, by the way. Go and watch John Wolf. John Wolf is a really great YouTuber. $1924, holy shit. This is old. Well, was old. Hey. Killamere Hospitals, Dollhouse, finish the story. Coming eventually, build your own mansion. I guess we just go and do the DLC then. Every day is Wednesday? This is not true. Oh shit, our rooms are cranking? Show yourself Wednesday. So this is a roomless DLC. We just like it's just like an actual campaign. Looks like we're still doing room stuff though. How long is the DLC?
I don't know how you got all the way down here. I didn't even remember there were rooms down here. Well, good luck.
Thanks for the good luck. Is this the insanely long hallway again? Nah. It's long, but it ain't the insanely long one. Save? There's a save system now? Holy shit. Oh no. Why can we never go... I mean, I guess... Wait, does that make us a male character? Me flushing on the loos? I do know there is a specific area where you can get a pretty scary thing to happen if you wait. Dr. Hamada, oncotologist. Oncotologist? What the hell is an oncotologist? oncologist. Okay, never mind. The patient has displayed increased depression after being informed of their terminal disease. I prescribed an antidepressant to regulate this, but it was later told that I had to cancel the prescription. I have no memory of canceling the meds, nor can I find any evidence that my orders were tampered with. So is this a cancer ward? No, a depression ward? Don't know why I thought cancer ward for a second. I think I saw a brain. I was like, oh yeah, because brain cancer. It's electromagnetically sealed? Got office key? It seems that we are losing patients due to surgical complications more often than normal. What have the doctors been doing? Half of these procedures seem completely unnecessary. I know the doctors and surgeons above me are probably know many things I don't, but this is getting strange. Wait. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not doing that. I got an office key. Where's the office? Is this the office? It is. Hang on, let me go and save. I hate... Oh. It seems the other me has been giving him large doses of hallucinogenics. They have worsened the depression. He is now constantly screaming and expressing terror at seemingly random intervals. I've tried a dialysis machine to remove some of the drugs, but it seems futile. Huh. Looks like something goes here. Dr. Togichi, hepatologist. I was just informed that the procedure to extract the patient's liver became fatal. I don't know why. Why did we take his liver? There are no donation requests, and he was showing signs of improvement. The surgical staff told me I personally demanded the liver be removed for an emergency transplant, and the worst thing is, I found it. I found his liver, his entire liver, just sitting on my desk. Free liver? I blacked out today while driving to work. One minute I was driving down the road, and then in an instant I was standing outside my car staring down a dead cat. I must have hit it with my car and felt sorry. The image of a dead cat has constantly unnerved me today. How did I manage to hit it in such a way to make the body completely twisted around like that? I hate how they decided to actually go ahead and make an entire campaign based around the most horrifying parts of the game. Could you imagine that? So what are we supposed to do now? We got a maintenance key. Where would we go for a maintenance key? Somewhere in here, I'd imagine. Maintenance room. The generator is powered down. I do not like the idea we just powered down the generator. Oh my fucking god. Ugh. Hey, you doing good? Oh, what? What? What is happening? What is happening? I want fucking out of that room. Holy shit. Sit. Oh, this is... I've seen this area. I've seen this one specific instance of where you have to sit on here for a really long time. The patient did not recover from the blood loss. I feel like there's a monster inside my head and it's pushing me away while it works on something. I woke up in the patient's room standing over him while an arterial catheter was in the patient, letting him just bleed into the floor. Sit there, Wad? Nah. I'm good. Oh, it's this area. Okay. At least I think it's this area? Yeah. Oh, I hate it. This is so goddamn creepy. It looks fake. Oh my god. Thanks for the sub, Kieran, for 32 months. Oh! Okay. Oh, we're on the other side of this now. Acid picked up. Oh, my favorite. I love acid. I love lean. What, did it got medallion? All the bodies disappeared. Oh, my favorite. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck is that? What is that? Oh! Me waking up in the morning? Okay, so we got a medallion. Hey, how you doing, my friend? This goes to one of the offices in here? My man, do you know where the head office is? I figured I would ask you since you're clearly the most knowledgeable. Where is the head office? It's on the other side of the place, right? Oh.
This place is much bigger than I thought it would be. It's very interesting. Well, keep going, recruit, and I'm sure you'll make it out. Maybe.
Okay. Oh, man, they are so good at making horror. Like, actually scary moments. This is my favorite area. Holy shit. Sir, you have been pissing tonight? Have you been pissing tonight? Wow, I love it. I love descending into the depths of nowhere. What the fuck? What? Oh, I fucking hate this. Bro, do you... Oh, more and more shit is appearing on the floor. Does it want me to go back up? Or am I going... Oh, I'm still going down. Okay. Oh. Jesus. Feels cold. Yeah, this... Oh, what the fuck is that? I'm not doing that. You love the smell of infections and failed operations. Me too. Do I have to do the really, really insanely long hallway? Well, it's a good noise. You should keep doing it. It's definitely not very scary and very creepy. I gotta do the long hallway, don't I? Fucking hell. Oh. Here at Sunshine Academy, love is in the air. You have transferred... This is a very hard to read text. I scroll the stairs and cannot wait to take your new classes here at school. Who knows? Maybe your dreams will come to fruition within these walls. Okay. Oh, the worst noise of all time? You must be the new transfer student from America. How do you like it here so far? It's okay. It's sure to get better. My name is Umeito. That's the bell. Gotta go talk to you later. Gotta talk to you later. Have you started liking the school yet? Glad to hear it. To tell you the truth, I've had doubts when I first came here too. My dad lost his job and we had to move here and stay with his grandparents. At least you see your grandparents a lot. It wasn't all bad. After a while, we learned how to enjoy myself here. See you tomorrow. How was your second day? Have things gone better yet? I think it's going to be fun. That noise is awful. It's an awful noise. Anyway, today is a new day and full of new experiences. The files can't fit anymore. That was at least interesting today. I had no idea how many perfect spirals existed in nature. You're a perfect flirt? I've known all along. I don't think I want to flirt with this character. You live down this road too. I do indeed. I live right down here, at the second house to my left. It's an old house, but it's a place I call home. To peel up... Wait. It's like my whole body's trying to peel apart on the inside. My home is inside you. Ugh. Hey, what's the matter? So slippery, drippy, splashy. Are you feeling alright? I like how well your skin pulls across your skull. Flirt. What if this isn't a dream? Don't be like that, baby. What's wrong? All your water is leaking. Those eyes shine like a horse fire. Sorry, like a house fire. Ugh. Your blood is soaking through your eyes. Choke. You wanted me to talk, didn't you? I'll always love you. Your blood is soaking through your eyes. Why? Is this what you wanted? You were in hell. You were marked. Don't you know? Your blood is soaking through your eyes. You were in hell. You wanted me to talk, didn't you? Okay. Do you really think this is real? Okay. He took normal pills, now the girl is disappearing. Was that it? Is there nothing else I can do there? Jesus. So do I have to go down the really long hallway? This one? Oh, I'm assuming so. Okay. Well, let's just hold W and hope for the best. Yeah, that was like really creepy. Very disturbing to say the least. So wait, is that actually supposed to be lore? Because I do know this game has a story. Also, we are not getting any closer. Boy, this game loves making you do something for a really long time just so it can make you shit your pants. Oh, are we actually getting closer? Okay, we might be. Yeah, what was I gonna say? This game does have a story, right? So is that like actual lore, potentially? Fucking Jesus. Oh, we saved so goddamn long ago. Oh, we weren't supposed to go down the long hallway. Maybe you should have stayed doing Sunshine Academy. Is that a wink wink nudge nudge? I should have been doing that. But it was like, it was done. I sat there for like a really, really long time. Don't tell me I had to sit there like for all of eternity. God, that actually like freaked me out. I mentioned don't get up before Saturday. Wait, do I gotta do this section again? Something sinister is beating in the wall of my subconscious, beating like a war drum. War drum. Oh, I gotta do the morgue section again, I think. Do I? No, wait. Is there a way for us to check what items we have? No? So wait, we just got the medallion, supposedly. I think. I think that's where we're at. We just got the medallion. Ah, shit. Sit on the chair. Oh, we did. Oh, I have to do this again. God damn it. At least I know that there's nothing here, really. At least the first time we went down. Don't get up before Saturday. So wait, is that a hint? Don't get up before Saturday. Do we need to do something on the mini game? What was behind you that spooked you on the downward spiral? That spooked you on the downward spiral? What was behind you? So wait, am I supposed to do something in this game? The stairs. Wasn't there a thing that said looks like something goes here in the offices? Yeah, we just did that. Day 2. Yeah, I'm unsure what I'm supposed to be doing here, because I think I found, like, nothing but dead ends. And this game. Oops. I didn't mean to just fucking blast. No, let's just blast. Will be day 6 since it starts at the start of a school week? So do we just go to, like, mash here? Just wait until something happens? Because I mashed for a really long time here. The first time we did this this minigame. Imagine being dead, lol. I guess, actually, no, I guess we didn't mash for long enough. Do you need to hydrate? I can hydrate. In a second. Wawa? No run water, redeemed hydrate. I can hydrate. Let me just do some hydrating. Me mashing the video game. Like, see what I mean? You mash for like a really long time. Triple hydration. I'll do another hydration just for the triple. Okay, so like nothing is happening now. We're basically just sitting here pressing E for like 2 bajillion years. Something would have happened by now, right? I feel like this game doesn't usually wait this long before something happens. So I think this is just infinite, right? Maybe we put the game down and bring it back up again? Wait. Okay, so we put the game down and we restart it. So do we have to find the right combination of answers? Oh. Okay, I see. We gotta keep playing the game again and again and again. She doesn't look very happy when I flirt with her. No, I'm just following. I know you do. I want to live inside you. Ugh. I think we do the game thing again. We restart it. So every time we get to the end, we restart, I'm thinking. These dialogue options are weird as fuck. Yeah, they're pretty weird. Maybe try avoiding murder? I don't think I can avoid murder. Also, there's text there that happens which I can't read. I'll try not murdering. Oh, she just fucking immediately dies. Well, it's a habit, it's hard to break, you know. You've all seen the Waddicker clip. Oh, we're back here again. But this changed. This did change again. So... I guess we just keep going? Yeah, I'm confused on what we're supposed to be doing. No, I'm tired. Wait, oh, hang on. Oh, we gotta delay it. The flies are... Wait, so this, yeah, this is new. I feel worms in my skin. She isn't feeling well. Ah, so... Oh, it's like a puzzle. We gotta figure out how to get to day 6. And we got pretty close there. What was it, 4 or 5? Slipping, dripping. My eyes are dissolving? Glad to hear it. My eyes are dissolving. Cool. I just kept dying over and over? I will consume you? It wasn't whole bad? Everything is disgusting here. Maybe I'll enjoy it. The flies are can't fit anymore. Death bell? I've known all along? Do you live down this road? My home is inside you? I peel apart on the inside. But it's progressively changing the more we play it. We really are just unhinged in this game. We are. What a bunch of weird writing. I think we've regressed because we don't have the unique options anymore from the start. Oh, fuck. I think this is like a puzzle where you progress and you degress and you got to find a way to... I mean, to be fair, this is pretty tedious, but... Yeah, I'm unsure what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, once you reach this point, it's done, I think. Are we chasing like a dead end? Are we chasing like a dead horse? Should we even really be doing this right now? Or is this some sort of secret puzzle? Yeah, I think we've something has to be involved in this. Yeah, I think something definitely has to be happening with this minigame, but I don't think because you died out of nowhere when you left, right? Not when I left. We just get the same dialogue options as per usual. I think I've gone back to the start. Because what this is a like a sequence puzzle, basically. This is just like a culmination where you need to do very specific answers to get to a very specific result, which progresses you to another version when you restart the game. You do it again, and then again, and then again. Eventually something happens. And I'm not sure, like, this seems too arbitrary to actually be how you progress the game. I think this is probably some sort of secret thing that we're focusing on too much. That's what it feels like to me, where it's like, this is too arbitrary. Trial and error, but it drags. Yeah, I think it drags because it's not, you're not supposed to be doing it. Yeah, same options. Okay. I think for now I might be finished. I am a bit spooked out. We had some really good spooks, and I think I am done for now. But we can continue it next time we do SYS, and we might do Endless Mode then as well. Endless Mode seems really fun. Calamari Hospital is really scary in like the 30 minutes I played. And I think we just need to go and, like, we need to explore a bit more down there. I think that's what we have to do. We have to go and explore and find another door that leads somewhere else, as opposed to just going in those two areas, which is like the infinite hallway and the game. I think the game is extra. If someone could correct me on that, tell me if the game is required or if you just I'm just not going in the correct direction, because that might be the case. But I think for now we are going to stop playing Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. It's still a really good game. I really like the main week. Or not the main week, fucking hell. The main game. The main game is really fun. I didn't like the last part. I think we just got really bad RNG on like the last 100 rooms, where we had like the most tedious thing imaginable happen. Which is unfortunate. I'm sad we didn't really get to see anything else happen during that section. I'm sure there were some other surprises the game maybe had for us, but just didn't manage to do because it was being overloaded with the mermaid. But we'll play Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion later, and we'll continue Calamari Hospital some other time. And we'll leave it there for now. Me sticking on the same music compilation over and over again. Alright. That has been SYS for now. I'll go and have a break and do something momentarily. And then I will probably be streaming again in like an hour-ish. Or 30 minutes, 40 minutes, we'll see. The Waddy stream and Womp. But I'll be streaming again in like 40 minutes, we'll see. I'm not really too sure what I'm going to be streaming. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Got 40 minutes to decide. Alright, well, I will see all of you later. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week.